Sorry I'm late, tapeheads. We had a Class 5 full roaming vapor in the horror section. Then it went into the comedy section, blowing stock off the shelves from 20 feet away and scaring the crap out of our day clerk, Sheila. So, yeah, let's talk about Ghostbusters. Released in 1984, Ghostbusters is about 3 workaday scientists who find themselves out of work after being let go from the prestigious Columbia University in New York City. They decide to go into business for themselves, starting a ghost catching operation, joined later on in the film by workaday man who believes whatever you want, as long as there's a steady paycheck in it. I'm talking about my man Ernie Hudson, Winston Zeddemore. Spangler, as played by Harold Ramis, is the brains of the operation. Aykroyd, as Spangler's cohort and firm believer in the paranormal, plays Dr. Stans. And of course, everyone's favorite wisecracking smartass drunk uncle, Bill Murray, plays Peter Venkman. And this is not just a movie, tapeheads. This is my movie. This is the movie that got me watching anything and everything I could get my hands on. It is the movie that made me the cinephile I am today. What starts with one green little slime ball in a hotel escalates slowly into a 100-foot marshmallow man stomping its way through New York City. And let's remember, nobody steps on a church in my town! What makes Ghostbusters last? What makes it timeless? Well, if you saw this movie as a kid, it was the scariest movie you saw as a kid. If you saw this movie as a teenager or an adult, it was the funniest movie you saw as a teenager or an adult. The humor is effortless, the effects are phenomenal, and the science is just believable enough to make you care. These characters make you care. The camaraderie amongst the cast, the time they must have had filming this movie, I can only imagine. This movie isn't parody. It's real world. It's real world stakes that just happen to be inhabited by sarcastic, wisecracking scientists with proton packs. I mean, I once heard Harold Ramis describe the Ghostbusters as a body. Egon was the brain, Ray was the heart, Venkman was the mouth, and, well, Ernie Hudson's Winston was the body. You can't do a whole lot without all 4 of those, I should say. It was groundbreaking lightning in a bottle that you cannot capture again, because while I love the sequels and they have a place in my heart, that original 84 film that made me love movies as much as I do today, it's special. And it's special for a reason. Favorite moments from the film. Where do I even begin? It's full of so many. That library ghost in the opening scene who, gave all us 80s kids nightmare fuel for months after the fact. Slimer in the buffet scene at the Sedgwick Hotel. I mean, so many classic moments just in that one scene alone. Maybe now you'll never slime a guy with a positron collider, huh? Or what about, I've always wanted to do this. And the flowers are still standing. Not to mention there's that great rooftop scene at the end of the movie. What did you do, Ray? I couldn't help it. It just popped in there. What? What just popped in there? I tried to think. Look! I mean, everything about the way this movie works, it's difficult to wrap your brain around because it is that good. Finally, my closing thoughts on this movie. Ghostbusters is more than a song. It's more than an 80s movie. It's a feeling. It's more than a feeling. It's an experience. For those of us that dress up and cosplay as Ghostbusters every Halloween, or for the massive charity groups that do it all around the world and around the country, Ghostbusters is a lifestyle that we've embraced and we live because these characters made us proud to be a little bit weird, a little bit curious, a little bit afraid of the unknown while simultaneously curious about the unknown. I'm your host, Son of McCain. I hope you enjoyed this review of Ghostbusters, and if you did, don't forget to do all those things. But more importantly, remember, next time, I'll see you at the video store.